Hello everybody, Retro78 Gaming here, bringing you another episode of my NXT and CWC results for August 10th, 2016. And to start out, we're going to start out with the NXT results for this week. And the opening of NXT before the intro was Rude and Regal coming out of a conference room talking about something. Rude thanked Regal so much for what Regal was going to allow him to do. And yeah, so that'll come into play later in the night. Then after the intro, Regal came out and was talking about TakeOver Brooklyn and then the contract signing for the NXT Women's Championship against Bayley and Asuka. And during the segment, Bayley and Asuka talk smack to each other. They said they both respect each other, but then Bayley, like when Asuka went to shake Bayley's hand, Bayley just butted Asuka out of the way and made her trip or something. And then Bayley rushed back in the ring and went face to face, and then Asuka left. And I really can't wait to see that match. I really hope Bayley wins. But then again, I don't, and I hope she goes up to the main roster, because that debut at Battleground was just so epic. Then, after that, oh my gosh, excuse me for the raspy voice. Then after that, we had Authors of Pain versus Nails and Ryzen. And I could tell this is a squash match, because Nails and Ryzen, for as long as I've seen them, never seem to win. But the Authors of Pain won that one. Then, after the match, Authors of Pain tried to hurt Nielsen Ryson some more. And then TM61 came out and just got smashed by Authors of Pain. But it seems like it's going to be a really good rivalry between Authors of Pain and TM61. I do think American Alpha should have stayed, though. Like, before they moved up to SmackDown, I think they should have stayed and took on Authors of Pain. But that's just my opinion. And some other people's, but yeah. I think it's going to be a good rivalry. I like TM61 and I like the look of Authors of Pain. Then, after that, is a Nakamura interview. Nakamura just saying, Joe, I'm going to beat you at TakeOver, and before you can get me, I'll be watching. And he was just watching for Joe in the background. And Nakamura's really good on the mic, he's really good at what he does and everything he does. And then, after that, it was Andrade Cien Almost versus Angelo Dawkins. I believe he is from the CWC. I could be wrong. But the winner of that was Almost. I'm not surprised because, I haven't even heard of Angelo Dawkins. And if he is from the CWC, it seems if they come up from the CWC, they're going to lose on NXT. But really good match between these two. Sometimes it didn't look like they knew what they were doing. But, they fixed it, kind of, but it was still a good match, it kept me entertained. Then after that, Bobby Roode came out and announced and congratulated, before he announced to Almost, on his match at TakeOver Brooklyn against Bobby Roode. And Bobby Roode was just saying, from this match you'll become glorious if you win or lose. And Bobby Roode's really good. Like, I haven't seen a lot of him in TNA, but WWE just seems like he just knows, like, really what to do. I think he should have been on the main roster, but whatever. Like, just from the get-go. Same with Nakamura. Then it was Austin Aries and Regal interview. They're just interview. I want to say segment because Aries is just talking. It's like, oh man, come on, Rico, I need an opponent for Takeover Brooklyn, and come on, just give me one. Just give me whatever you got. And then he gave him No Way Jose, so they're going to continue that rivalry at Takeover Brooklyn from I think it was like 2 weeks ago. They fought at NXT, but I'm not sure. But, they fought before, and they're just going to continue that match, or that rivalry. Then, after that, it was Billie Kay versus Liv Morgan, and Liv Morgan, just another local enhancement talent. And Billie Kay won. It was a pretty good match, And after that, it was Gargano and Ciampa versus Knight and Bark. And Gargano and Ciampa won. I really hope they don't break these guys up, because I really enjoy them together, and breaking them up would just seem to be a horrible thing. Like, you can do it just later down the line, I was really hoping that Ciampa wouldn't turn on Gargano after the win at CWC, but thank God they didn't, and I hope they go on for really long. Then, the winner of that was Ciampa and Gargano. I think I told you that, but if I didn't, then I did. Then, after that, is a Mojo Rawley interview. Just, he's pissed off at Joe. He's telling everybody that he's going to take out Joe with everything that he has. Then, in the main event, it was Samoa Joe versus Mojo Rawley. Rawley got some really good hype. No pun intended, but really good, shots in on Joe, and really showed that he can, go with Joe and everything. But the winner is Joe, because he needs to look strong going into Takeover Brooklyn. Then after that is CWC and the start of round 2. And the opening match was Tajiri versus Gran Metalik. And pretty good match. I mean, Tajiri's really old, but he can keep up with Gran Metalik. And, man, I was really hoping Tajiri would win, but Gran Metalik won. Metalik, I'm sorry if you can't hear that. But, yeah, there's only 2 matches for CWC, surprisingly. Not really, because they're in the quarterfinals, and, But then, after that, it was a really good match between Tajiri and Metalik, but my match of the night goes to Kota Ibushi and Cedric Alexander. Jesus Christ, these guys went down to 5 minutes left. And I really, I didn't know who to choose, but I would have been happy if either won. But the winner of that was Ibushi. Just, some of the spots, the spot where Ibushi went for the moonsault, but Alexander ran in and then, dove back out. And then the other spot where Ibushi hit the moonsault, but from the top of the I think it was from the turnbuckle or the rope. Top rope or turnbuckle. But, Jesus, these guys, I think you guys should just give these guys both a WWE contract, right now. Oh my God. And then I'm really happy for Ibushi, but, man, I didn't know who to choose, but good for Ibushi, Seems like, it's not predetermined, but seems like a lot of Japan talent is getting called up to WWE. Seems like. I know Ibushi isn't indirectly WWE, but he's in a contest for it. But yeah, guys, that's gonna be it for me and NXT and CWC results for August 10th, 2016. If you enjoyed and you want to see more, please subscribe. That link is down in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram. That link is also in the description. And also, starting with this video, I'm going to start putting, in the description, links so if it's a series, for example, I'm going to start putting links to like the third, second, first episode, so like in reverse order. So look out for that in the next couple of days. I'll update the description and everything. But yeah, guys, if you'd like to want to see more, please subscribe. That link is down in the description. Also, follow me on Instagram. That link is also in the description. Also, like, share, favorite, comment. And as always, have a nice day. Follow me on Facebook, too. That link is also in the description. Bye.